Hey, gun people. Man, you talk about abuse of power and arrogance and intimidation and coercion, and you talk about interfering with police duties. This judge does it all out freaking rageous the way this judge does this. Hang on this video. After this video, I'm going to show you how to file a complaint on this guy. I'm filing a complaint on him, and I'll show you where to download if you want to file a complaint and a phone number if you just want to call in. But this judge absolutely should not be in a position of, they call it the president judge, we call it a presiding judge. A presiding judge or president judge is each year or two they change, and each judge gets to be in charge, and he kind of assigns other things, and he's responsible if a judge is misconduct or does something wrong, he's responsible to correct it. This guy's the president judge. He's supposed to be looking out when the other judges are doing something wrong. He's supposed to be the one you go to in court to get a fair and unbiased opinion. He's the one that you should have trust in. And after this video, anybody's got trust in this judge is a freaking idiot. But let's take a look at this video. To start it off here, this is the dash cam of an undercover car, and there is a car behind him tailgating him and blowing his horn at him. So he pulls over and the judge passes him. Notice the wet, rainy conditions, slick road, limited visibility. Notice the speed of that cop going by him. Notice the speed the officer has to catch up to him, turns on his lights. Now the judge brakes. And of course, they block out the judge's license plate because he's special. He's a judge. He's a lawyer with a robe. So he's special.
Where that job is winnable, obviously, for him day one, shouldn't want to. Or if they think it's better to develop him, it's not a big deal. That case, Keenum, go in and play for a little while. And I think develop is the key word. We talked a lot about Daniel Snyder and his involvement in the draft. County 48 traffic stop. First block of 50.
Oh, we got to protect his plate. Watch this judge open the door, close the door, get out of his car aggressively. Opens the door and shuts his door. What, are you kidding me? Starts to pull off. Starts to say, screw you, I'm leaving. Or he is so upset that he was going to get out of the car and forgot he didn't put the car in park. Either way, this judge is either driving with road rage, had road rage, or was driving unsafe before the cop pulled him over, and now he's going to get out and throw a hissy fit. Dude, you get out on me and ask me what you think I'm doing for blowing my horn? This is a judge who knows people get shot, who hears cases of cops getting shot, people jumping. This is the guy who's probably made 100 rulings telling suspects, well, you shouldn't have got out of the car. You should comply with cops when they pull you over. You should keep your hands in plain sight. This is the guy who's supposed to keep the other judges in line. And look at his conduct on a traffic stop. Out freaking rageous.
Sir, go back into your car. I'll be with you in a second.
You better check the registration on this plate soon, mister.
Are you kidding me? You better check the registration on this plate. Now, for you, the guys that don't understand why he did that, judges have what's called confidential license plates. Because they're government, they always get special protection. All government. Cops get the same thing. We can have our plates confidential. So if you run my plate, I fill out paperwork and it comes back not on record. Or it comes back to, when I work for the DA's office, it comes back to the district attorney's office. Or it comes back, in this case, to the district court's office. Or registered as a judge. Or confidential due to judge in this Lancaster County Court. So the judge knows that when you run my plate, it's going to come back that I'm a judge, and you don't want to mess with me because I have to review your warrants. I have to hear your testimony. I can let defense attorneys beat you up on a stand. I can make you look like a fool on a stand. I can throw your cases. If you come before me and you're on a stand, I can make you look like a fool in front of the jury. I have total control of you, Mr. Lowlife Officer Cop. And you're going to have to appear in my court, or you're going to have to bring me a warrant that you want me to sign. You're going to ask me to do my job, And because I'm a sitting judge, I can make your life miserable. So you better check my plate, mister, and see that I'm a judge, and you better let me go and bow down to me, because you better not ever stop me again. Who do you think you are? I am a judge. I wear a black cape. I am Superman. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, you people think that I'm just talking smack. I guarantee you I didn't write a whole bunch of tickets because I didn't make a whole lot of traffic stops, but I guarantee you this judge would have got a ticket from me. There ain't no doubt about it. Outrageous. And what does the good little officer do? He goes back and listens and runs his plate. He just went 10-8. He cleared the traffic stop. He ran his plate, saw it was a judge, and immediately cleared his traffic stop.
Have a good day, Judge. You bet.
And the judge goes, "You bet." Now, you don't think that was intimidation or coercion? You don't think that judge expected exactly what he got? I'm filing a complaint in the Judicial Board of Review on this judge in Pennsylvania, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. This is outrageous conduct for a sitting judge, especially the presiding judge or president judge. So this is where this judge works, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And if you go down here, it shows, "Mr. Judge, better let me go, cop, or I'll make your life miserable, you little punk in a uniform." It shows that he is the president judge of all these other judges. And here is the contact information for that court. Here's a phone number. Here's the fax if you want to send them a fax. Here's the P.O. box. And the website is, let me move up here, court.co.lancaster.pa.us. So, and then I went to the Board of Review here. If you go to Judicial Conduct Board of PA.org, there'll be a thing there for filing a complaint, and you can click on the little link to file a complaint. And you have to do it by mail because they don't want to make it easy, even though it's 2019 and they don't want you filing online or making. No complaints will be accepted on the telephone or internet. That's a good way that government just makes it hard or harder to file a complaint. So you click here on this form and it opens up Microsoft Word or a PDF. You can fill it out, but then you got to print it and you have to mail it to them because they want you to do a stamp. And so that's okay. I'm gonna mail it. And this is what the complaint form is. It's not really that difficult. You put your information, address, contact. It's asking for judicial officer's name, so I'm gonna put his information there. He's a judge. I'm gonna mark that. It's asking for case info. This isn't a case. For the witness information, I'm gonna put the officer and my name as a witness. And then I'm gonna go down here and you type out your complaint. And here is my complaint that I have already typed up. Let's see. The attached link video close shows Judge Reinaker's demand, expected, ordered preferential treatment because of his position. The behavior of this judge is outrageous and should not be condoned. Being a retired cop after 30 years of service, it is very clear that this judge attempted and in fact did intimidate this officer, because the officer is a damn little pansy, intimidate this officer into letting him go, or the officer knew he would suffer the consequences. Make no doubt about it, the cop knew that. Cops know that they have to appear in front of judges to request warrants and are called as witnesses. They must have trust that they will be treated fairly and impartially. This cop knew that if he did not bow down to this arrogant authoritarian judge, his career would be in jeopardy. This is a clear case of abuse of power by Judge Reinaker. He clearly used his position as a judge to influence and coerce the officer in the performance of his duties. It is also apparent that this judge was driving, if you look at a video, the road's wet, he was driving too fast for conditions on wet roadways with limited visibility, endangering the public and driving like he was above the law, which is exactly what he demonstrated in his traffic stop. It's also apparent this judge has special protected license plates that identify him as a judge. By ordering the cop to check his license plates, Judge Reinaker knew that the officer would discover he was a sitting judge. This is clearly coercive behavior and done with the intent to intimidate and obstruct the officer's performance of his duties. I'm fully aware of the APP. This is the Attorney Protection Program, Attorney Protection Plan, the JPP. It's just a little unknown thing that judges protect judges, lawyers protect lawyers, cops protect cops. Most organizations have this little plan, and it's fully there. So remember, you're making this complaint to judges against another sitting judge. So be prepared that not much is going to be done. So I don't expect appropriate action will be taken, but any judge or lawyer worth his salt should be offended and appalled by this judge's actions. I will be memorializing this complaint and this video on YouTube and hope I encourage others to stand up against this unethical and abusive judge. Good day, Rick Gore. That's what I'm sending in. That's the end of the video. This judge's behavior is outrageous. And we'll end that there with good old government protecting government. Y'all have a good one.